All right, we are live on a Saturday before 9 o'clock. It's not even bedtime yet. It's time to get crazy. Welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome on screen. Anybody that doesn't know, in the red, we have the elusive Joseph Miller, the owner, the creator, the brains of Beard Octane.
Not much.
And then
but
to his side, we have the muscle of Beard Octane. His name is Eric, spelled with an A. Don't forget about it. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Good yourself, brother?
Good. Doing good. As always, nice and crazy over here. Everything going wild. And hey, look, it's Eric's wife in the chat.
Yeah,
I believe.
Oh, she's in there?
Yeah, I think so.
You better behave yourself. I'll be good.
Yeah. So,
keep it G-rated.
Yes, we have some pretty cool, exciting things going on. First thing is we have over $500 worth of giveaways tonight. I'm going to put the link in the chat for anybody that is new here. All you have to do is click that link. You're going to sign up with your name and your email, and you're entered all night long. We'll be giving away some combos. We'll be giving away some gift cards. And yeah, just overall having a great time giving back and checking out this big announcement that we have going on tonight. So, Joe, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, give you the little promo, set it up, rock it, and I'll get everything rolling from there.
Oh man, you're gonna put the pressure on me.
Yeah, I didn't even warn him. I didn't even tell him.
I thought you were gonna put it on me. Also, you get a little view action. Sorry. Yeah. So no, thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been an insane amount of work that has gone into what we're going to release. I think maybe I don't know if I sent it to you, Dan, where we talked about it probably. October 2019, I think I was showing you the bottles.
Yeah.
It's been a long time in the works, and we wanted to do it correctly and just make sure it was the right thing and the right move for us as a company, and with the research and stuff behind it. So I think we finally gotten to that point where we're confident in what we're, I guess, about to launch to you guys. We're beyond stoked about it. It's scary because a lot of work went into it, and hopefully that kind of is shown to you guys once you see it. So, I don't know. What do you think, Dan?
I think it's about time to announce the big announcement. Then we'll break down all the details. So, Joe,
boom.
What do we got?
That's it. We have a whole Beard Octane CBD line. You can say we have the 100 milligrams of full spectrum. And also the pure isolate. So there's a little bit of something in there for everybody. The website is live now. It's beardoctanecbd.com. We try to make it difficult for you guys. Everything's live. We're starting out right now with 6 cents, if you will. Neutral, Ginger Jamboree, MV, Fabricator, Barbershop, and Liquid Gold. So as you're going to be able to see, Dan has some of the bottles. I have some here, completely brand new labeling, containers, website. A lot of work has gone into it. So I think as we go along here, we'll kind of get into like the labels and just showing you the little tweaks we made to it. The new labels are also going to come to the, I guess you want to call it the red line, the non-CBD line. So as we start to phase out this a product, when we make a new batch, we're going to start applying like the new labels. Another big, I guess, switch, we're moving from whipped to a pour butter. It breaks my heart, but just the reality of keeping up with it, and now coming into the warmer months, it's been pretty tough keeping it in a non-liquid state by the time it arrives to you guys. So that's another big change for us, and you'll see Dan has one. I got one here. The double wall jars, switching up the containers a little bit here. Hopefully that'll keep it, pretty solid for you guys when you arrive it. It's still going to, the same great ingredients. We tweaked the ratios a little bit for you guys. So I think you'll be very happy with it. We love it. So.
Yes, absolutely. I am pumped. As Joe said, this has been in the works for a long time. He wanted to make sure he did it right. He wanted to make sure that it wasn't just kind of a soft rollout. He's got really everything ready to roll. And tonight's going to be part education, talking about the different options we have for CBD and why they're different options. It's going to be part hanging out and enjoying each other's company. And it's going to be part giving back to you guys with some giveaways. And as always, we still have a discount code for the CBD site and for the normal site. Same thing. DNC10 is 10% off. And again, that website is ready to roll. How about we take a look at it? See what that site is looking like here.
If there's any issues, let me know. It should be, knock on wood, good to go. As Dan and I usually are always up to the very last minute where we're trying to put the things together. And today, this week, the last month was
crazy.
No different. Dan approached me about doing this sooner, and Eric talked me out of it. And I thank him very much because I'm tired. A lot of it. I mean, it's been like 2-3 o'clock every night. I mean, up just hammering this stuff out. So a lot of work's gone into it. Pretty much a mirror of the original Beard Octane site. So you guys will be able to navigate it super easy. We put a lot of work into the blogs. We wanted to make sure the information in there was accurate and useful to you guys. And a big part that I'm proud of is the lab testing section. We sent everything out independently, lab accredited lab that we work with, tested everything. So you can see exactly what's in your products. You're getting above what we say is in the bottle. Everything, a big part of it too. Well, that's a new commercial on there you guys can take a peek at. So those biceps, jeez, man.
Jeez.
I got distracted. So with the CBD also, we sent out our raw ingredients to the CBD lab that we work with, and they actually used our own like coconut oils and stuff like that to infuse whatever you want to say about putting the CBD into it. So that way we're not getting product from a CBD company that's like a different coconut oil. We know exactly what's going into our product to make sure that it mixes, the scents take the way that they should. So you should see that in the product. So.
Yep. And these are all on the site for all of the different options that you have with the products. Extremely well laid out, even to the color scheme looking all beautiful. So yes, for any of the nerds out there, Scuba, if you're watching, I'm talking to you. For any of the nerds out there, you can dive into the website with all
go
the
through it.
results.
If there's something that we missed, please let me know, because we held this up for a while because I wanted to make sure it was on point before we release something like this to you guys. I mean, obviously, people that know my background, especially when you're dealing with this stuff and legalities and stuff like that, I wanted to make sure it was 100% before even getting involved. So I think we nailed it.
Absolutely.
So, I think I saw a couple questions about accounts. You're going to have to register a new account. It is a completely separate website. It has a lot to do with the payment processors and everything like that. There's no PayPal. A lot of the banks I'm sure they're going to start coming around, but just, you have to create a new account. If there's a way I can merge them, I'm working on that right now with some tech support. But as of right now, you have to create a new account. If I can merge it, you'll be the first to know.
Absolutely. And again, guys, there is a giveaway link in the chat. I'll put it out there periodically, but it's also in the description at all times. One of the first ones we're going to do is going to be a combo of oil, balm, and Butta in the new CBD lineup. And we got a lot of stuff to go over, guys. We're gonna keep going through stuff and breaking things down. We'll be able to take questions. We'll be just kind of hanging out, having a good time tonight, and kind of showing stuff off.
Yeah, and just real quick, Dan, I don't mean to cut you off. I know a lot of guys, you've been asking about LCW. We held some back because looky. Yeah, we had the LCW in the CBD line, full spectrum, pure isolate. So all the scents, everything is in there. We have for the regular non-CBD line that's coming in this week, but I know the red line, non-CBD line, if you want to call it, we ran out because we held some back to make this launch happen. So
absolutely. And that Tubby guy, any advice for starting beard company? I'll start off and I'll let Joe kind of hit it from there. My biggest advice would be, number one, know what you're doing when you get into it. One thing that stood out to me with Joe and Beard Octane from day one, and most people weren't around at this time because the channel was much smaller, and Joe actually launched his first product within the same month as me launching my channel, which is kind of cool. He was in my first top 10 video before I ever even reviewed his products because I was so blown away. And it was, for me, it was the first like most legit experience I had where it was like, there's levels to this. And so he came in the game knowing and taking care of business.
I didn't even realize it at that point.
Yeah, but
that was this involved or, no idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So know what you're doing. And then the other biggest piece of advice is find a way to stand out. There's people always want to talk about a saturated market. Every market's saturated. Yep. You just got to find an ability to stand out and do your thing. If you have good quality products, you have good quality marketing, and have just plain common sense and don't sit there and whine and cry all the time, you're going to do all right. So that would be my biggest advice.
Yeah, be consistent. There's going to be a lot of ups and there's going to be a lot of downs. You need to, if you're going to take it serious and do this full to any business, you need to be an end game, not an end game, but just a goal in mind and plan on like you want to exceed that goal, because once you get there, you need that drive to keep going. The rules of 10, you got to go past it,
Yeah. And so this is one of the things I talked about tonight. We wanted part of this to be an education process. I don't know if I'll ever do a full video on, I have the difference of hemp seed oil and CBD oil. I don't know if I'm going to do a full video on the benefits of CBD oil for a beard, just because it's kind of a touchy subject, even with YouTube. YouTube's a little bit weird with this stuff, but stream is going to stay up. And so hopefully this will help. And again, I'll hit it. And then Joe, pick up anything that I leave off here. And so the main difference between full spectrum and isolate is THC. THC is removed, and there's other aspects that are removed as well. Essentially, isolate is just simply pure CBD. It is, you are getting 100 milligrams of CBD. Full spectrum, you are getting other aspects in there, such as THC, but it is a very minuscule amount. The most common question that I get is, will I fail a drug test if I use this beard oil? Will I fail a drug test if I use this beard wash? No. If you are doing 100 milligram bottle of full spectrum CBD, that means there is THC in there. To fail a drug test, you would have to drink, you'd have to consume something like 400 bottles of beard oil. And
I think you're on what, 380? Something like that?
Yeah.
So we'll have those results to you guys pretty soon. Once Eric's done with that, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Yeah, he's on 380.
Yeah,
381.
Yep. So no, you will not fail a drug test. It's just not possible. You don't have enough that's in there. And so then the question becomes, what is better? It is completely personal preference. It is truly up to you. I know people that live and die by isolate. I know people that live and die by standing behind full spectrum. I've had good results with both of them. So, Joe, what's your take on why are you
same thing.
Both?
I mean, that's why before when I looked at it, just because when I was looking into it and before I had my research done, I was like, all right, well, with the THC legalities and stuff like that. But as you learned, it's safe and, there's more and more research that's coming out about it. But the pure isolate is 0% THC. It's guaranteed. So we tried both. I can't tell the difference between
I don't either.
Between the two of them, to be honest with you. But some people, love with the full spectrum, and some want it with no THC because they don't want to take that chance. I personally use the pure isolate because I can't afford to have anything go wrong with obviously with THC. So that's for me. So that's why we wanted to make sure there was an option for everybody on both sides of the fence. And then have the research behind it to back it up. So
absolutely. And some people are just afraid of those three letters, right? And they want to keep it safe. Hey, both ways are good to go for you there. So yeah, they're absolutely a great question. We'll probably revisit that as the night goes on as well, because that seems to be the number one thing is what's the difference? And then will I fail a drug test? Now, other big question is why CBD? Why you have such a great product? Why in the world would you take this jump, go into this new territory? Because CBD just became legal in the U.S. with the Farm Bill in mid 2018.
Yep.
So this is something brand new. And guys, that's why the banking agencies are so hesitant. It's why the state laws can be kind of contradictive, but federally it is legal across the country. You are not going to get high from CBD. There's nothing like that. But why make that jump, Joe? Why go through the lab? Why go through everything, the stress, the chaos? Why is CBD worth it to offer?
Well, the lab stuff, obviously, because it's new to everyone. And as a company, if I'm going to sell something that people are going to put on their face, I got to make sure it's safe first and foremost. The benefits of it are huge. I mean, it's an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, I got some in the background I got to grab. It increases the blood flow to the hair follicles, was going to help promote healthy beard growth. So there's a lot of properties in there that is good. It benefits what we're using it for. People under acne. I think you personally had some kind of skin thing underneath your hair there. It cleared it right up. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, stuff like that, the benefits for, healthy beard growth and for our skin, it's one of those things that we're trying to improve beard care for men, and offer a superior product. So that was a big part of why we wanted to get involved with this. We're confident in that we put out a solid product already, but if we could take it to the next level and offer something else to you guys, that's what we try to do. And I think we nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a big fan for that. When you have an anti-inflammatory, what it's going to do is it's going to push the blood. It's going to push all the nutrients you need to the source where it's needed the most. So when it's getting pushed there, that's just going to help. Essentially, your skin gets stressed. Your skin gets built up. And if you can get that CBD to the right spot, it just kind of relaxes it and allows everything to flow the way it should be. The same way when you take higher doses of CBD, it usually just kind of calms people down.
Yep.
It will relieve a natural way of their stress, their anxiety. This is not that, right? CBD on a beard oil is likely not going to lower your stress level. It's likely not going to help with anxiety. There's no claims there, and nobody's trying to say that. But it has that same effect on your skin, on your pores, on the hair follicle itself. It is absolutely fantastic.
You're trying to create the best growing conditions on your face, almost like a garden, to put it simple. You want that to be relaxed, healthy, if it's inflamed and skin irritated, it's not a good growing environment for hair.
Right.
So,
yep. And Joe, would it change your consistency?
No. Be honest with you, if I didn't tell you that it was in there, you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at it. I mean, the feel,
same.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's a big part of why we took our raw ingredients and we shipped them out to the lab to have that mixed up, because if we have different kinds of either organic, non-organic, shea butters, coconut oils, if there's a conflict in there, it could throw off the whole recipe for the product. So that was a big part of what, why we did that.
Big time. And Corey hit it on the head too. The timing of these products coming out is absolutely perfect. Most people see the most inflammation during the summer, when they're sweating, when they're active, when they're uncomfortable. That's when your skin is getting the most stress. That's when it's getting the most tension. And CBD is such a natural, such a wonderful way to kind of relieve that stress, relieve the tension. And it can help immensely. I use this on my body. I don't use lotion at all. And now I've gone to 100% CBD oil when I'm applying it on my body. And then
especially with the butters now, with that CBD on my elbows and my head after I shave, that at the aftershave, I gone,
Yep. And like Joe said, this has been for several years now that we've been working on this. Obviously, Joe, but he's been letting me sample it and give feedback for it. And he's made adjustments. Your original ones are not what we have now.
No, I remember 180. It was funny because I found them by accident when we were getting ready for the consumer protection to get the lab, if you will, certified and everything like that. I just pulled a box from up top and I was like, holy smokes. And I looked at the date. I didn't realize how long ago we started working on this.
Yeah.
And that was just starting out and sending stuff to the lab back then. So probably even earlier than that, Yep. So.
Yep. And then when we met up for Disney, he had some more recent ones with the new labels on it. We haven't even showed the oils yet.
Yeah, the labels. Yeah.
So we have some new oils here, the labels here. You want to break down the die cut sticker and what you got going on here?
Yeah, so as my lovely assistant here, Eric, you're like a
Focus.
hammer. All right, bring it back a little bit. There you go. You'll see the top, the Beard Octane logo is a little die cut. A little bit in the background with the gears and stuff like that. It's kind of tough to see on our screen a little bit, but if you spin it, you'll see an oil level because you need to know how much is in there, of course. So just like little tweaks and stuff like that. There's a QR code on here. So if you scan that, that's going to bring you right to the lab testing results page. So the information is right there. You know exactly what you have in your bottle. And just, cleaned it up. I updated the instructions to apply to a damp beard. You guys out there, I know you're out there. So yeah, just little tweaks here and there on that. So those are going to roll out to the red labels as well. Let's say liquid gold. Liquid gold, we're messing around. We have some other cool stuff coming out probably, I would say 3 to 4 weeks as well. But liquid gold, same thing, pretty cool gold top and stuff. Just, aesthetics, just kind of trying to step up our labeling and packaging and stuff like that. So I said the beer bomb tins, green. These are custom made to our color specs. Everything too, different gears in the background. That metallic look to the logo. Same thing, QR code, scan it on the back, brings it right to the lab testing page. Just all the information you need on there. Try to keep it simple for you guys, and everything that you need to know that what you're getting in here is in here. So I think I mentioned with the beer butter, that's the double wall jars. This stuff it's awesome. Same thing, QR code scans, metallic overlay on the labels. And then we switched up the LCW and the conditioner and stuff too as well. So
awesome. And you want to hit them with the scents one more time? I believe you're offering 6 different scents.
Yeah, right now there's 6. There's the unscented, which is the neutral, barbershop, envy, fabricator, liquid gold, and ginger jamboree. There's gonna be more coming out, but honestly, because we're starting. This is a brand new company, brand new lineup, if you will. So that's 6 scents, if you will, but then we did it in full spectrum and pure isolate. So basically while we're doing the regular Beard Octane thing for the last few months or whatever, and we basically had to create a new company, make all these products from scratch, and trying to do that for as busy we are already, it was a lot of work. It was tough. We did it.
And yes, Paulie, there are 2 different websites because of banking purposes. So it is scrolling down at the bottom at all times. And I'll probably get a comment pinned up as well in a second here. I didn't want to give it away too early, but it is www.beardoctanecbd.com. Okay. And we will be getting the first giveaway going within the next several minutes here. So make sure you guys enter. It looks like we still have a decent amount that have not entered yet, which is okay. But if you'd like to get in on this, make sure you are entered and ready to roll. Entered and ready to roll here. And then just to kind of recap here, what we got the scents there. You're offering them in isolate and full spectrum, and it is oil, balm, butter, conditioner, beard wash.
Yep, everything that we offer on the red line, we're doing it in the CBD. So
awesome.
That way you guys get, you can, if you want to do it for your wash, conditioner, everything, it's in there. So same thing like we did with our oils and stuff like that. We sent out our conditioner, LCW, and they made sure it mixes correctly with that stuff too as well. So you won't even notice when it's in there, but it's in there,
Yeah, Mark, I agree. Still my most used and likely favorite scent of all time. Ginger Jamboree. It's just special. Just special. How do you enter? Cody, literally just click the link that is either in the description or I'll put it in the chat right now for the last time before this first one. And all you have to do is enter your name and an email address. And when you win, if it's a combo, you're going to reach out to sales@beardoctane.com. I'm going to get that as a scroller on the bottom. If it is a gift card, then you'll just simply get an email that will come
or
right to you.
sales@beardoctanecbd.com.
Ooh.
Either or, they go to me.
You fancy. Okay. Yeah, you fancy.
You fancy, huh?
Uh-huh. Winner's email. All right. And then, Eric, Go ahead and tell the people. This is like a coming out party. I know Eric real well. Several other people know Eric real well from our Facebook group. But there's a lot in here who's like, hey, first off, do you guys know that you're both bald? Has that ever come up?
Well, it's pretty. I'm going to jump in, but we're running around all day. So Eric came in this morning, made a bunch of stuff. He's like, all right, I'll be back a couple hours, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I text him. I'm like, hey, I got to shave real quick, jump in the shower, just bring some stuff in downstairs, the studio, blah, 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 set up. So I come running down the stairs. I hear him walking in. We look at each other and stop. Like we had the same shirt on. I'm like, I'll be right back.
That's good. But yeah, Eric, introduce yourself. Give just a little bit of information, who Eric is. And just so you guys know, he's a special young man. He's an awesome guy.
Special. Oh, yep. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm Eric. How's it going? I attended Juilliard and I lived through the Black Plague. I watched The Exorcist 167 times and I keep getting funnier every single time I see it. I like to throw out obscure movie references if nobody knows that.
We had a pretty good one.
Yeah. Let's see. No, I think started my beard journey 2 years ago when I did the infamous scuba trim on my cheeks and gouged it too fat or too deep. So I cut it down to a goatee. And then after that, I was like, I'm just going to let it go. And I did. I can't remember when I found your channel. Glad I did. Cause I was like, that's just immersed myself into the beard world, beard community. And then when the Commands Corner came on, met some amazing people there, became friends with a lot of people. And then from there, it was just one thing led to another. And then I think on one of your live streams, I ordered product from Joe like in May of last year, and then find out, I was like, oh, he's in, Connecticut, and so am I. So I messaged him through the live stream. I was like, all right, you're in Connecticut, and then we just kind of figured out, who, where each other was at, and I asked him for like the meetup, and it was not possible because of the pandemic, and then but things kind of lightened up, and then we finally met up, and then one thing led to another, and then just things were said about he was not behind, but like orders were getting big, and I was like, well, it's like that'd be cool, if I could just come over, and help you with orders, and then like I said, one thing led to another, and then I worked some things out because I'm a stay-at-home dad by day and beard Octane by night and on weekends. So it kind of worked out.
Day.
Yeah. So when he said working late nights, it's for me usually anywhere from like 5 or 6 p.m. till like 11, 12 or 1 or whenever I'm tapped out, and then I got to get up, get the kids and everything. So, but yeah, it's been great.
Better say that.
He was gracious enough to let me out of the hamster wheel tonight, so I could. Yeah. So Mayor was correct. There is a huge human-sized hamster wheel.
It's going to be in the new shop.
Yeah. So
yeah, that is awesome. And no pressure, but your first time ever, I think, being on a YouTube live stream, you got about 300 people. There'll probably be about 2,000 that stop by the end of the night. So don't worry about it. Just be yourself.
No pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
It gets easier the more we do.
And everyone is judging you at every moment. Eric, how long is your beard?
The last time I measured was 7.5 inches.
Okay. All right. And you're rocking the old school Dan C mustache.
Yeah.
It's got the walrus going.
The real walrus. Mine's involved.
We're good.
Hey,
We're still here.
Perfect timing. We will
We're
go
good.
to the giveaway. All right. And if you guys don't know,
now.
I am live every Monday.
We good?
And every
there we go.
I got 2 of them. All right, they're there. Every Monday and every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And so make sure you guys check those ones out. So if this is you as the winner, just make sure you leave a comment, say something along the lines of, hey, I won. Woohoo. And we will make sure we get you all set. All right. So you do need to be live, and hopefully you claim it quickly, but do not congratulate them until they have.
Till it's official.
Yeah. Otherwise, we get the chat going crazy. And
are you doing your giveaway system, Dan? Right, the sign up.
Yep. So if you guys did not get in this one, please make sure you enter the link in the chat. There will be several opportunities tonight to be able to win here. Let me get rid of this blocker. Okay, boom. And our winner is Tim Harlow. It is the brother of famous rapper Jack Harlow. So we do have a legend in the chat. But let's see, Tim, are you here? Let's go ahead and leave a comment. Yeah, we did have a little echo. Joe, if you're able to turn down just another 1/7. Eric has hearing issues, so they try to make it work out.
Good now?
I do.
I think so. We'll figure it out here. But Tim, are you in here? And we could say, yeah, what's poppin'? So let's see where he's at. And hopefully he didn't leave. What's poppin'? So you guys do the movie references. I do the rap song references. And if they are not here, then we do a re-roll where everybody gets another chance. And it's boom. One of the biggest re-rolls in channel history was on a Beard Octane finale giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a $250 gift card, and the person wasn't here.
Yep.
So, yes.
I was hoping you weren't going to re-roll, but.
Yes. All right. Number one, Tim already bounced. He just entered recently, so. All right, let's check on.
Timmer.
Yeah, Timmy.
Timmer.
All right. Gotta give Tim the countdown. Hey, Eric's lighting up the chat. We got Eric in there. We got Eric is live.
You guys want me to step out? And
Right.
Yeah, kick rocks.
Right. Imagine if Radman was in here.
Go through your orders.
Yeah. He probably is pooping, but we'll check here with the 3, 2, 1. Oh no.
Man.
Oh no. Tim, he's got a couple of second delay, but probably not. And yes, Jason, thank you for the call here. Before we re-roll, please make sure everybody is live. The way that you can be live is by making sure there's the word live on the screen, and it should have a dot next to it. So make sure that you are on your phone, scribble the mouse over the screen. I don't know if that's the right word, but we'll use it. Tap the word live. If you're on your phone, go ahead and tap the word live so you're ready to go. All right, let me re-roll this winner here. That's not the way we wanted to start, Tim. Not the way we wanted to start at all.
Let us down, Tim.
Yep. All right, let's check this one here. It is not Tim winning this one. So the odds are it'll be a better result. I do have a moderator named Tim, but he's a good guy. All right, Justin Arthur, are you in the building? Are you not pooping? Are you present?
He's mid-poop right now. Just give him a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's a clean break. Tim, you lost. Justin is here. That's how we get it done.
Right.
That's how we get it done.
Right.
Everybody in the chat, go ahead and throw a congrats to Justin. And we have many, many more. Justin, I don't even know if I mentioned it. You won a combo of oil, balm, and butter. Please reach out to sales@beardoctane.com.
Just be sure to let us know if you want the full spectrum or pure isolate, and then scents. And the conditioner in LCW is neutral for now.
Okay. All right. Congratulations there. Let me get that information. Joe, I will have a document for you with all
Thank you.
verifications. Okay. Beautiful. All right, good. And guys, again, we have several more going, and our possible finale is going to be a $100 gift card. And is that gift card is for the CBD website?
Yes. I mean, we could do either or. Yeah. I mean, if in that too, Dan, if somebody wins that they don't want a CBD product, I'll honor it on the other website. So either or,
Awesome.
whatever works.
Awesome. Adrian, they are 100. It is full spectrum. And then there's also the option for isolate. Let's take a look at the website and how it looks. I'll pull this up for when you select what you are going to be purchasing. And I think it's really, really nice. Which does not have THC? That would be the isolate. All right. Isolate is simply isolated CBD. It is just straight up CBD. And again, I think for that, oftentimes it's just kind of peace of mind. Just guys, just knowing we don't have any THC in there, even though THC does have a lot of benefits. All right, so we see here when you guys break down the website, I'll actually zoom in for you because we fancy. All right, so when you go to the website there, it is broken in both columns. So you can see the full spectrum column, you can see the pure isolate column, and then you can select your option. So let's go with beard oil. Then as you go down, yeah, the site just looks so clean, just straight up crispy. And it has the 6 cents on there, ready to roll, you guys, looking nice. Real nice here. And of course, the coveted, the always sought after, probably the most questions I've ever had about any product would be the LCW, the daily beard wash, the non-super stripping beard wash from Beard Octane. They now have it in CBD.
In stock.
It is in stock, ready to roll. You have how many you got there for both?
For both right now, I think we got 250. Well, 250 for the LCW, and then conditioner. I think we got like around 5. But I have this week should be 150 gallons of each coming in, and then a bigger one following up from there.
Okay. So you guys have approximately 10 minutes if you would like to get one.
Take advantage. Once it gets out, the LCW is back in stock. It's going.
Yep. Hey, Steven. Yes, the consistency is the same. It's that same Beard Octane that you know and love. Now, for me, what do I notice? A good question would be, all right, hey, I'm buying this. What is the difference? What do I notice here? Simply put, in kind of layman's terms that everybody can understand, and this doesn't always necessarily mean beard health, but it can mean beard health. And I feel my beard just simply being softer and lighter. When I use the product for the day, by the end of the day, I can run my fingers through my beard and I'm not going to have tangles. I'm not going to have any wiriness. It just feels fluffier. It just feels softer. It literally feels more relaxed.
I would say for me too, that's the biggest, softer and easier when I run a comb through it. You know, even especially on days, I notice on days when I don't use the conditioner and I put in the CBD oil, running a comb through it is like butter. It goes right through it, but like super, I definitely notice a lot softer. Not a lot, but where you can notice it. So,
yep. What about you, Eric? How have you noticed the difference? If so, how so?
Yeah, for me, I was going to say the same, like relaxed, softer, and two, as Joe mentioned earlier, I did have a like little rash spot right under my underbeard, and it was itchy. Once I started using the CBD, I can't remember how long, but it's gone now. It's cleared up. So
that's awesome. And all right, Mo, I see how it is, man. I got you. I will send you that consultation fee now. I helped him out. I helped him out, and it was on the house. But now. Yep. No way, no how. Awesome. Above all there, what's going on with the jerky side? We've got beef octane.
Yeah, we just got the truck back, fully wrapped. So I got to start putting a lot more of those photos up from there. We've been so busy with this stuff trying to get it launched, but the markets and the fairs are starting up a little bit, so we've been going to those. But I think we're at 25 flavors right now. We're gonna have another bacon coming out, which is dope-delicious, and we have another beef flavor coming out that it's gonna be called Freedom. And I think I may have mentioned before is that when you buy a bag, we're going to donate a bag to the troops overseas. So we're going to do some kind of, charity support that way. And that's going to be like a smoky teriyaki flavor, super tender. It's amazing. So I'll probably be posting an artwork. I think I can probably show you guys a quick little peek real quick, but I don't know if you guys can see the soldier. If you go to the Beef Octane page, but it's the soldier guy that's on the military discount page on there. You can see him. So, but that one's coming. We're pretty pumped about that. Some local military veteran support groups. So we're gonna be working with those guys and sending the jerky overseas to those guys. And then we also have something in the works on the Beard Octane side as well. So yeah, a lot of awesome stuff coming up. So for the Jerky truck, I just got the wheels getting powder coated. We have a bull's head that's going on physically on each side of the truck, and the eyes are going to light up red, and we may hook up smoke to blow out. We'll see, but yeah, so we're going to start hitting maybe some of the smaller fairs, just get our feet underneath us. But that's taken off too. That's been awesome. So a lot of cool things coming out with that.
Okay. Now, we have some reports of LCW being sold out. Is that true?
Better not be.
All right. So when I'm and Rob, I saw your question there. He said, "I'm not seeing LCW in stock." So it's not in stock on the Beard Octane.
Not on the red site.
Yep, but the green site, I have it up here, right? So it's under. I went to shop. I went to beard cleanse. I went to neutral lather conditioning wash, and then add to cart, and it's ready. I will remove it from cart, so in case that doesn't mess with anything.
No, we got plenty in stock on the website.
Okay, so
and it's beardoctanecbd.com. On the red site, it's going to be back in stock this week. I don't want to put it back in stock yet because I'm not a big fan of pre-orders, and because orders get held up and customers get upset. So I'll make a huge announcement once because that's coming in freight. So I'm hoping it'll probably be like Wednesday, Thursday. We'll physically have it in-house. So
awesome. Yeah, so you guys should be good to go there. I will put the link in the chat right now, and I will also pin it so you guys are good to go there. And then, of course, if you guys want to save money, support the channel, support this launch, DNC10 saves you guys 10% off there. And yeah, super, super excited for this. You ready to retire yet, Joe?
I wish. I got a little ways to go, buddy. I can't retire. I mean, why not open up a third company? That's not how I'm built. I got too many goals to crush, and we're not done yet.
Yeah,
we're just getting started. The stuff that we have in the works right now, I'm beyond excited, and it's nice having Eric here to be a part of that and make it foreseeable. But now there's some good stuff coming up.
Absolutely. And a couple things here real quick, then I'll hit you with a good question. Hey, Mr. Old Man.
Here he is.
Approaching his bedtime, so hopefully he's able to stay up with us here. And Eric says, Eric with an E, the proper spelling, says it's the best in the industry by far.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that.
And Aaron, that was always my thought from day one, is how little you need and how long that bottle will last you.
It's crazy when, if we do a big sale, especially around the holidays, and people order multiple of the SAE bottles, so 16 ounces, and I'm like, they're gonna have this is gonna last them for a year, probably 2 years. I'm like, they're never gonna need beard wash again. It's crazy.
Yes. So you have been hinting at some construction going on, some blueprints that have been going on. What is going on?
So yeah, we got that going on too. So originally, I would say last year we were looking at, obviously we've been working in a very small, out of my house. The garage has been converted into a single bay, into our facility, if you will. We were looking at commercial property in town, but it wasn't so much of putting money into it to fix it, but then there's taxes and employees, and then with my regular work schedule, having to come home, get in my car and drive somewhere, then it almost becomes like a second job. And it's like, I got my family and stuff, so I'm trying to, keep it in-house as much as I can. So then we have a little bit of land where we're at, so we decided to build a still building on our property. So that they broke ground 2 weeks ago, I would say. Monday morning, they're framing. They're gonna the foundation and the slab will be in this week, and then from there, I would say 6 to 8 weeks. Knock on wood. They come up for the steel building and they put it up in 3 days, and then from there it's just electrical stuff. So in the perfect world, I'm hoping by July, August, probably summer, end of summer, probably August, we should be in there, but. be around 2,000 square feet, which is a huge increase from what we're working with right now. So can't come here sooner enough. But that's gonna be awesome. You know,
Beer Octane.
I've been waiting for Joe to start Beard Octane.
Beer.
Oh, I saw the wire is in the way. We'll see. Maybe it'll be cider octane.
Ooh, yeah. Apple Octane. There's so many. Jesse's going off right now. Band Octane, Bank Octane.
There can never be enough octanes. I don't think my family could take me starting another octane. I'm pushing them to the limit right now.
Somebody asked, do I use CBD products on my beard? Yes, I do on a regular basis. Anytime I have the ability to rotate in when I'm not reviewing, I love to go to CBD on my skin, on my beard. I also consume it at nighttime. I love for it to help me sleep.
I think you'd be surprised on how much of a difference it does make when you use it. You know, it definitely is I would say game changer, but it definitely is it's a step up.
And especially if you can be consistent.
Yes.
You may not see some miraculous change overnight, but all that stuff really adds
just
up.
Just like biotin and supplements. You know, you're not going to take it in 1 week. Oh, I don't see any, improvements. It's got to get into your skin and into the beard hairs and, Yeah,
for me, I found I shower at night. So I was always conflicted of like, oh, what scent am I going to wear tonight? And then do I choose the same scent in the morning or something different? So with the CBD, for the past 1 month or so, instead of doing a scented, I just throw in the neutral CBD oil at night, and then or after the shower, and then before I go to bed, then I would choose a scented butter, and then use that scent in the morning. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. So a couple rapid fire questions. There's been a big one that a lot of people have asked, but first, Tommy has a really good question. Since we really do mean the wash and conditioner lasts forever, more so the wash, how long is your shelf life of the wash? A conservative number. We know it can be more.
No, everything that we do is rated for at least 18 months, 18 to 24 months. But what we did on the bottle is too, because everything that we make, I mean, I'm not just saying this. It's usually we sell it. We don't have anything last longer than 3 weeks to 4 weeks, I would say. So everything you get is fresh. The bottom of the bottles too, you're going to start seeing, we start putting the dates and everything like that, like the born on date, if you will. So, we log all this stuff, tracking batches and stuff. We're trying to do things the right way. But as part of on the labeling, you'll see to the right of the QR code, like once you open it, we say it's good for 12 months. It's going to last you longer than 12 months, but it all comes down to how you store it. If your hands are dirty and you're grabbing this stuff, that's all those factors, those outside factors could affect that. But, it's 18 to 24 months, but we put on our labels 12 months, and if this stuff lasts you more than 12 months and you're not using enough. So,
right. Wash your beard.
Use it.
Wash your beard. So another big question. Like I said, I take CBD products occasionally to help myself sleep. I know Eric does as well. I know my friends have gotten off of different opioids and different pills because of the relaxation of orally consuming CBD. The natural question would be, do you have any plans of jumping to edible CBD, whether it's tinctures, gummies, capsules, any plans for that?
That's something I got to look into. I haven't looked into it yet. I don't want to say no, but I've been one of those people that's tried to stick to, it's a beard care company, and not to say stay in my lane, but just stick to what I know, do it well. If I start going to take, then the effects of taking that stuff is for a different reason. So I don't know a beard care company pushing that if that's the space I want to be in. So, Eric, so I won't say no. I have to. I'll look into it more, but at this point, I don't have any plans for it yet. So,
all right. What about shipping for CBD products? Because a lot of people don't realize that there are some people. There's just a lot of misinformation about CBD, and shipping is one of the biggest ones. And oftentimes, it comes down to state laws right now. So, how is it working for you?
Yep. And actually, just the other day, I had a Zoom meeting with, we're going to be adding FedEx to our lineup for shipping. Primarily international, we're working on domestic rates for them to get it cheaper. But Because obviously everyone knows how USPS International, once it leaves U.S. soil, good luck, and they're not consistent, and it comes back on us as a company. And people, everyone's been great, but there's sometimes they're like, you guys, once it leaves our hands, it's kind of tough. So FedEx, with them, once it leaves, you're going to be able to track it no matter where it's at. It's going to be, we're working on fixed rates, so you know exactly what the shipping cost is going to be. It's definitely a lot cheaper too. So what part of that is that came up, that discussion with the CBD, has to be hemp derived, can't be from marijuana.
Yep.
Which all our stuff is all hemp derived, organic, vegan. So that's a big part of it. So we're going to be able to do that. Right now, launching this is just domestic, but I'm just fine tuning which countries we can ship to. That way we're above board when we do it. So it's going to be coming, because that came up in the discussion. So.
Good. Yeah, there's so much misinformation out there about that stuff. And even what you just talked about. I have a video on this, and I was shocked at how many people tried to have blowback because they didn't know what they're talking about. The difference between hemp and marijuana is actually very simple. We're not going to get into the history of why it's called marijuana and why it's called hemp, because of William Randolph Hearst, who's just an awful human and drove this reefer madness and just literally changed our country. This single person had one of the biggest influences ever on our country. Don't get the history teacher riled up. I'll go off on some William Randolph Hearst. I despise that man. But the difference between hemp and marijuana in terms of producing products is just simply where it's grown. Marijuana is grown outdoors, or hemp is grown outdoors. It's wilder, it's free, it's natural. Marijuana is grown indoors. It's controlled. It's much smaller. Marijuana is often used for THC purposes, smoking, consuming purposes. Hemp is often used for everything else, from concrete to lotion to CBD to paper. You name it, hemp is likely used and is better than many other
things. More than you realize.
Yep. And so that's the big difference, because it's the same plants, the same species, but it is different. There are differences there, and the easiest way to explain it is where it's grown and how it's maintained. Marijuana inside is very controlled, very dialed in. Hemp is just natural. It's a plant that grows outside. It gets much bigger. So yes, it is. It's very, very interesting for how it works. What do you say about another giveaway?
Send it.
Awesome. So we're going to give away another combo. If you guys have not been in the giveaway or the stream, all you got to do is that link in the chat right now. Go ahead and click that, and then sign up with your name and your email address. And so I think that's one of those things that's kind of going to be like a stigma that's just going to take time to fade. It's just going to have to go away. The stigma on hemp is like absolutely wild, right? You can think, I mean, we could talk about the other stuff and THC and marijuana, but the stigma on hemp is just unbelievable. It's just wild to think about that there's a stigma there. So yes.
The biggest thing, like anything else, guys, is do your research. That's why it took a while for this site to come out. If you go to the FAQ section and just on, we tried to answer all the questions that you may have. But also that's not the Bible, do your own research and, like anything else. And if there's something that you guys see on there that maybe should be on there, bring it to our attention. And if I can, sort through it, I'll put it on there, So we're always learning here.
Yep. And so I'm going to fire up this giveaway winner. Make sure you guys enter if you have not. Be ready to claim it. And then, Joe, while I'm getting that ready, do you want to hit this question for the lab process? What were your options when it came to testing your products? And what did you go with and why? Because, Donald, it is not standard. There are many different options when it comes to getting your products tested.
Yep. So what we did, obviously, we wanted to make sure it's a certified lab, that is actually like legit. The one we work with, you'll see it on there when you go to the lab results, is they're accredited and everything like that. So what we did, so there's main thing. If you go to the very bottom of the website, there's the lab testing results, or even the front page. That page right there is going to explain everything in regards to what we test for, the cannabinoids, pesticides, because that's, a lot of times they'll check for the presence of pesticides inside of it. A lot of times the farms are outdoors, so they could get sprayed with this stuff, which is not good. You don't want to be putting pesticides on your face. Solvents, a lot of times that's how they extract the CBD. We don't do that way. So we test for that, like the propane, ethanol, stuff like that. Heavy metals, which could be soaked into the plant during growth, through this lead, arsenic, name a couple. Bacteria, those are usually like the 5 biggest main ones that you want, and not even just for us, any other company with CBD, because of the way this stuff is grown, being outdoors and what they use to treat the plant during growth. So those are the big ones that you want to look into. So
awesome. All right, let's roll this giveaway here. If it is you as a winner, please just simply claim your prize. Otherwise, we have to re-roll. Quicker the better. Chris Moon. Hopefully you are not like Dogecoin right now and you are actually going to the moon. We don't want to get controversial here though. So we keep the Dogecoin talk down to a minimum. Want to get everybody angry over here.
Real quick, Dan, somebody asked if there's a military discount. Of course, either through the checkout page or at the very bottom of the website, there's the military discount page, and we're partnered with GovX. We're on their site. If you go through there, that will get you 20% through the GovX for the military discount.
Awesome. Boom. There we go. Congratulations, Chris Moon. Email
Nice, Chris.
sales@beardoctane.com. You have won a combo of oil, balm, and Butta. Please let Joe know your government name, your shipping address, your scent of choice, and then would you like the pure isolate or would you like the full spectrum?
Or the regular line too.
Yep, absolutely. And yes, if you want the regular line, just let him know. Joe, is there a price discrepancy between the CBD and the normal line? And if so, or if not, how come?
Yes, there is. CBD is not cheap. Just the whole extraction process, and I think we're relatively on the low side or middle of the road. We're definitely average. We're not above average in our pricing. CBD itself it's not cheap. So, and plus two, the cost of the research that we put into it, and we're not passing it on to you guys by any means, but it was, I would say it was close to, 5 figures anyways of just testing, repeat testing, making sure that everything was perfect. So there is, so like the beard oil on Beard Octane, the regular Beard Octane right now is $17.99. That may go depending a lot of, obviously with this pandemic and everything like that. So, demand and supply for like bottom materials and stuff like that. I know you guys probably heard about, obviously this whole gas mess right now, but like the lumber and stuff, all materials are going up right now. A lot of people are having a hard time finding bottles again. So that could affect pricing on, across both lines. But right now the regular Beard Octane is $17.99 and the CBD is $29.99 for the beard oils.
Yep.
So,
and I actually filmed a video today, completely unrelated, but I said exactly what Russ did here. The more you go through life, the more stuff you try, you almost always figure out you get what you pay for. It's just, it's you get what you pay for. It's just very, very true. But Mr. Bushido has a great question here. Is there a difference between full spectrum and isolate, in particular with LCW? If not, which one would you recommend and why?
Let me read that question. Sorry, the mic's in the way. Difference between is full spectrum. For me, I use the isolate myself. Just my preference. It's gonna have that anti-inflammatory. It's gonna be better for your skin than if it wasn't in there. The anti-inflammatory properties that are associated with CBD. It's going to help bring blood flow to those hair follicles to, promote beard growth. It's going to be better for you overall. Oh, so I lost it. Sorry. So, it's all, but between full spectrum and pure isolate, that's kind of a preference thing between, up to you. The pure isolate doesn't have any THC, whereas the full spectrum is the 0.3% THC in it. So it comes down to preference at that point, whether you want the THC in there or not.
Yep. I have both. I've Used both. I have not noticed a difference on the wash. I cannot, if you were to give me a blind test, right, and be honest, it would be a 50-50 guess for me. I wouldn't be able to tell between the isolate and the full spectrum. So, yep, it's just kind of what it comes down to. Another great question from Wookie. Do you do Sezzle on the CBD site?
No, I don't believe. I got to be honest with you. We were such, I don't say a rush to get this done, but to get it in and get it. I mean, I just got the payment processor, all that stuff, banking. It's a lot more they require for setting up on a website when it involves CBD, and there's a limited amount without getting crushed on fees. So Sezzle, I got to look into it to see if they allow CBD payments. I don't believe they do, but I am obviously I have it on the other website, so I'm going to be looking into that.
Awesome. And I just smashed this entire bag of jerky. It is gone.
It happens.
So good. The bacon jerky. Oh my God. It's like candy. And I like candy. So yes. And I know we have people kind of coming in and out of here. So guys, if you've been here the whole time, kind of bear with us. We want to respect everybody and kind of at least recap questions. So Curtis, the benefits of CBD is it's an anti-inflammatory. What it's going to do is it's going to relax the surface tension, and it's going to promote blood flow to the source where you need it. Your beard, your hair follicle, it needs nutrients. And the best way is to get consistent blood flow to relax skin. And CBD does the best job at that. There's a lot of things that are anti-inflammatories that do really well. CBD is at the absolute top of the list. I've never found anything personally or research-wise that has been better for anti-inflammation than CBD. And that would be the main benefits that we're looking for there.
Perfect answer.
Yep. And I think, and Joe touched on this earlier, Christopher. He saw the benefits. It was undeniable. He knew what it could do for your skin, for your beard, and it seemed right, Joe?
Yeah, like I said, we've been looking into this for 2 years, if not, just under 2 years. And at the time, I just didn't know enough about it to want to stand, go behind and make that move and put it out there. And plus, if we were going to get involved with it, we wanted to do it the right way with the testing and, the information to back it up, because you can Google anything and you can find information that fits I'll go in a second, that fits your agenda. So,
hey, you're going into my favorite territory there. We call that confirmation bias.
Yeah. So no matter what, it's happened to all, but you can find something that, Google's great, but you still got to vet it, because you can find no matter how off the wall somebody's opinion is, they can find something that's going to fit it. Mm-hmm. So that's why when we did this, I wanted to make sure that we had the right information that was actually backed up with the research and the lab results themselves. And you can vet those lab results, and if we don't have the answer, I'm going to look it up. I'll get it to you. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to, put out all the right stuff.
Got you. I do know everything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
I got to say that,
Yeah. I say it all the time. So I have a bachelor's degree, and then I have 2 master degrees, and they're all in the realm of like teaching and research. I learned nothing about being a principal, nothing about being a teacher from any of my degrees. Literally nothing. I think some of the best teacher students are some of the worst teachers. But what I did learn along the way of those many years of college was how to research. And the very first thing that ever stood out to me as being valuable from my education was fighting confirmation bias. I had an amazing poli-sci college professor for my master's who had this just earth-shattering project that pretty much baited us into confirmation bias. And I was so pumped. I was so amped. And he just dropped a bomb. And it was like, oh, I completely see. So ever since then, I've always questioned myself based on that confirmation bias. And it's so funny when you see people that are just searching for an answer. And you don't even realize it. You'll see 3
they'll bypass those 10 other things to get to the one that you want.
You'll literally pass them.
It seems like I only get those emails at 12:30 at night when I'm tired and cranky. Then I'll sit there for an hour typing away.
Absolutely wild. Great question here. So you have switched.
So right now the CBD line is completely poured. The non-CBD red, the original Beard Octane, we are switching over to poured. So as something goes out of stock, it's going to be switched over to poured. Same ingredients, same amazingness. And I feel like with these double wall jars, actually a little bit bigger, you could actually fit a whole the regular jars we're using and fit it inside of it. So you're actually going to get a little bit more out of it. So yeah, we're going to, once stuff starts running out, we're going to start flipping over, and that's when the new labels are going to roll out, because that was a big thing too, is like, all right, we got to have labels all for a line. So it's like, all right, do you strip down every single product? And we have a lot of stuff. So, we're going to start slowly cycling it in. So,
hey, this is a true question. My mind.
You guys are killing me.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking here. That would be. Hey, something to think about. Something to think
see if
about.
you can fit it in the truck.
All right. 5 best jerky flavors would be all the bacon ones.
Yeah.
How many bacon you got? 3?
I got 6 right now.
Bacon?
Bacon. I got number 7.
All right.
Coming.
Let's go with, all right, Ron, we're going with the Applewood smoky flavor. That's the best, the bacon jerky. Then you want to get down on some buffalo chicken. You got to get down on some of the turkey. And street meat is a killer.
It's that Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue mesquite.
Yep.
And then I would say, out of uniqueness, go carne asada.
Carne asada is amazing. I was eating that last night. The if you like a little heat, Fire Hazard, it's super tender. That's one of my favorite like hot ones. I would say the mango. Mango is very popular, but that has a snap to it, man. It gets you on the back end.
Yeah.
Holy
The
cow!
sriracha beef is real good.
Sriracha
too.
beef is that. We got the sriracha bacon.
Yeah.
The sriracha bacon is unreal. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
We got a maple cinnamon bacon coming.
Yeah.
Lights
So,
out.
Christopher, no difference in gray beards with CBD, right? We know the main difference with gray beards is they're missing that outer layer of protection. And so they like a thicker oil. Oftentimes they like oils that are going to seal and coat. The CBD is more for the base. It's more for the growing, more for the health.
You want
so it's not
your
going to be
skin.
Yeah, it's going to be helping the skin underneath more so than the hairs themselves. So it's going to benefit all hairs, but it's not going to do anything specifically for those gray hairs that are missing the outer layer. Forgot it was an hour earlier. Yeah, we were a little bit earlier today. But welcome, Corey.
We can start. Corey's here.
Yes, Corey's here. We can finally begin here. Okay, we can finally begin. And there is no beeswax in the poured new butter.
No, we may tweak some stuff, but no, we're not doing beeswax in it. We may add something to kind of help fight the heat a little bit. We're messing with that right now, but no beeswax.
Yep. Question everything, including yourself. That is a great, absolutely great one. I click the link and I get the server cannot be found. Let me check on the link in mine. Nope, the link works for me there. And if it doesn't, just type in www.beer.cbd.com. Doesn't get much easier than there. All right, so you did say everything from the red line, but one thing I don't know if you thought about is the leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, we can easily bring that over, to be honest with you. It's not on the menu yet, just because like I was saying before, we're basically starting a whole new lineup from scratch. So the work behind it with just the two of us, it's absolutely insane. And then not to mention the logistics and the website and getting everything like synced in. So yeah, the leave-in we'll probably bring across. And obviously, like, the shirts and hats and stuff like that, we'll get that crossed over, because I want it to be that. So when you go to the CBD site, I don't want you to have to like go between the two sites because, this is, there's a shirt over there that I want that's not available here. I want to make it so you can a one-stop shop on either site to make it easier.
Yeah. And I do have to say, all 3 of our beards are looking fantastic tonight. I just had to put that out.
They're looking pretty majestic. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I mean, I was just, as you were talking, I didn't really hear anything. I normally listen to you, but I didn't hear anything. I was just
lost in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, my beard, I was like, man, it is looking crispy. And today is the full spectrum ginger jamboree oil, and oil only since about 7 a.m. this morning. Still doing well. Yep. Normally I put in butter before my stream to get it, like crispy and get it all like molded. This is just oil from this morning. Nothing different.
Nice.
What do you have, Eric? You can't. You probably can't say.
No, I put in full spectrum.
Okay, all right.
Neutral tonight.
Eric may have something in the works as well too. So,
Ooh.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Do you ever plan on going back to the whipped butter? I'm guessing no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say never. I mean, that's my baby. But it's a process. It's a 2-day process. It's a lot of work doing it. But it's just right now with the growth and the two of us and just honestly the space, like we're tripping over now with the CBD stuff. We're tripping over stuff in the shop right now. So maybe once we get to the new shop, we'll do like special runs, and it's just tough, especially in the summertime once it gets warm. Because last year and the year before, I'm shipping it with ice packs and thermal packs. So it's try to keep it somewhat solid before it gets to you guys. So right. I want to say it's gone forever, but I would say for the primary lineup, where it's going to be the poured for probably from here on out. And
Natasha, it's good to see you again there. I'll make sure I keep Joe in check for you. But hey, Natasha, watch the tone. Natasha. The Applewood Smoky was the first one I said, Natasha. And I hope you're enjoying your poop knife. All right, didn't I send her a poop knife?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
You did.
I got good memory, Joe. I got good memory.
She would definitely use it, though.
Okay, she seems like the type. So yeah, Jim. No, I would not. I would not compare CBD and biotin. CBD is more so for the health, and biotin is just straight up growth rate. It really is. It's going to strengthen. It's going to do some other good things. But CBD, we're not making any claims, being myself, being Beard Octane, any other beard company, of faster growth, right? All good habits are going to help your beard grow faster. That's just a part of reaching your full potential. But CBD is not advertised as a growth supplement at all. So, yep. Grumpy, yep. He's looking at, what are you thinking? A week, 2 weeks?
The regular ones? No, I think it's shipping Monday. If it didn't ship Friday, I just didn't get the notification. So freight, it's probably going to be Thursday, Friday, realistically, by the time we get a port and everything like that, but it's coming. So that's why we kind of held some back so we can launch the CBD with the LCW and stuff, but it's coming.
And follow my Instagram. I'll get it updated as soon as I can. I try to get the word out there because it goes.
Yeah. So, but no, we have a lot coming in, and I have a lot more coming after that because it's just at the point now where we're going through in a month we're having to reorder, so we're wrapping that up.
Yep. And Jesse, good question. I will give a preliminary answer and let Joe and Eric elaborate there.
When I started out making it, it was oven, but then obviously with shipping out of state and getting into like a more of a retail side, we partnered with a local small batch, family owned, USDA regulated facility, and they actually have specific ovens that keeps the moisture in for making jerky. So that was a big part of why we ended up partnering with them. They took a lot of our recipes. They had some, we tweaked some. So we work with them to do our jerky. We, support small batch. So
yeah. Multi, I have absolutely no difference in the sense you do not smell the CBD. There's literally nothing. If it was a blind test in bottle, nobody would be able to pick.
Nope.
It would just be a pure guess.
Yep.
There's nothing. And Eric,
like I was saying, that's a part of why we sent out the raw ingredients.
Yeah.
We didn't want that overpowering smell.
Yep. Eric, did you have the same experience when you're bottling and making everything stuff?
What's that?
I was asking Eric, did you have that same experience when you're working with all these products? No scent difference?
Yeah, when I pour it, I always smell test it, and whether it's wash, butter, balm, oil, I don't get anything. I get no scent at all. So, and either full spectrum isolates, it's truly unscented, and even in the scented stuff, you don't obviously smell anything. So.
Yep. Brian, nope, they do not use emu or ostrich oil in any of their products. And the ingredients are the same otherwise, except for the CBD.
Yep. Everything's the same. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Tried and true. So, nope, we just added the CBD, but we mixed it with our greens to make sure it was compatible and tweaked it that way.
Awesome. Awesome. And then, guys, if I missed any questions, it's not on purpose here. There's just a lot coming in and trying to keep everything going. But let's go ahead and roll over. I had to leave. Have there been any announced? Yeah, Joshua, we've given away 2 giveays.
Right?
What's that?
Yeah, we did 2, right?
2, yep. And we're about to do we're about to do a third one right now. As I get this loaded, one touch that I know Ken pointed out and that I also really, really like is that you have the QR code for the COAs right on the bottle. You want to hit on that real quick?
Yeah, that was a big part of it. On the Balm and all the products, they have the code, and that's going to bring you right to the lab results page. That's linked on the front page, and all the product pages themselves have the link to that page. That was the biggest thing that we wanted to get across to you guys, and just to show, hey, the stuff's tested. It's not, I mean, we can get COAs from the people we partner with for the hemp. We can get it from them, but we want to show you how it reacts and how it works inside our own products. And that's kind of a check on our own products to make sure we're doing things correctly. Like I said, consumer protection, we're certified with them now. That was a big thing of just making sure. I got some emails saying, oh, they compared us to some other big box store company. They, went to get certified, and now their products changed the quality. That's not the reason why our products aren't changing. We just want to do things the right way, because my hopes, my dreams of, I would love to be a FDA regulated facility one day. I want to hold our company to a standard and, carry through that. So, but yeah, no, we just put with the lab results, we want to put out to you guys. We tested it, we put the research in, we did our homework,
And that's above and beyond. That is not required, just so you guys know. To sell that, they did not have to go and get that individual COA on their products. Just using the supplier would be enough, but they spent the extra money. They went above and beyond for that peace of mind and coverage. So that's awesome. And Eric, happy birthday buddy. And JD, yes, all balms should have beeswax. If they don't, it's not a balm. So yes, they do have those ones. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay. If you did not enter in the giveaway, there is a link in the chat. There's a link in the description. You make sure to hop on the next one. If this is you, please claim your prize by commenting something as humanly possible as quickness. We have Robert K. Robert K, are you in the building?
Rob K.
Syracuse Orangeman. I don't think that's the Rob K, but it's a Rob K. Yeah, different Rob K. But hopefully he's in here, and then it will be okay. Does beeswax have balm? Did the chicken or the egg come first? That's dude, that's deep.
Yeah. Deep
That
Jack Handy.
That is deep. And somebody asked me what I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking a little 1911, a little tropical drink here. It is delicious.
I got some East Ciders pineapple cider. Some good stuff.
All right.
Much needed after this week.
All right. What is the longest beard length on your following? I have no idea. We got some long beards on my Facebook group.
There's some insane ones out there.
Yeah. So my Facebook group has some just ridiculously long beards. It is pretty crazy. Joe said pineapple. Yeah, we're both drinking pineapple.
Make sure you guys go to the About page and check out that new video.
Yeah. Can having low vitamin D? Yes. And B12? Yes. Vitamin D is very important for your beard growth and beard health and just overall health. Most adults are vitamin D deficient, especially the darker complexion you are naturally. You likely need more vitamin D. All right. Do we have in here a Rob K, a Robert K? I'm not seeing him yet. Okay.
Where are you, Rob? Where are you, Robert?
Robert K. Otherwise, nope.
Unsat.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Give him a little lag delay. Nobody here yet. He was a late entry too. He just came in, and he's not in anymore.
Oh, I'll tell you when they entered.
Yeah. Yep. He was a late entry. No. Oh, that stings.
Disappointing.
That stings, Rob. But
let me down, Rob.
When one door closes, Another opens.
That's right.
4. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I went to refresh the page and it said Rob K, but it was not Robert. It is someone else.
The whole time you've been announcing the wrong person.
No, it was him, but I thought it had him again because it redraws everybody. All right, Michael Morgan, are you in the building? More M&Ms than Mars bars.
I think we may have a special guest.
All right, pause. We got to get full screen, so not give him the stop sign. All right, Michael.
Oh,
hey, he is here. He is here. Everybody, throw a congrats in the chat for Michael Morgan.
Thanks, Rad Joe. You say what's up? He's got his mullet.
Yeah,
That's Rad Joe. That's right.
Who is this Rad Joe character?
You're almost with your mother.
All right. Thanks, Rad Joe. Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, he's special.
Rad Joe in the
Rad
building.
Joe in the house.
Rad Joe and
I don't know if
Kinsman
I
and
put it up yet.
Molly.
We got kid shirts and hats.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I gotta get. I think I got the hats on the site, but the shirts I got to put up.
Awesome.
And I think I saw somebody else asking about shirts for the green ones. We're gonna do a couple cool spin-offs for that, and new merchandise coming out. We got a bunch of stuff in the works.
Awesome. And Michael, I don't know if I missed you, but what you want to do is email sales@beardoctane.com. Let him know your government name, your shipping address, your scent choice, and then would you like full spectrum or isolate? Okay. Who is that? Nick H. That was Rad Joe. Yep. He is the creator.
We don't even know who he is. He just shows up.
Yeah. New tat. He's got more tats than Eric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Ben, does full spectrum help with anti-inflammation stuff like isolate? Yes, it does. Absolutely. Some internet sources would argue more so, but I experienced similar results. Does Rad Joe have a YouTube channel? He's appeared on YouTube.
Oh yeah, he knows his way around it. You're gonna see him a little bit more often, and we got some really awesome videos that we're starting to really build up our YouTube channel and just more content for you guys. We got something cool coming out that hopefully when you guys get your package, it will be in place. But yeah, no, we're starting to step up the content game and kind of hit it from all angles now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a star. You need to let that star breathe.
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal.
So become who you are. Let me answer this one real quick. This is another common question I get, but I love to answer for Beard Octane. So he says, can I use a co-wash instead of a wash and conditioner separately? A co-wash is in the beard world is more of a verb. It's the idea of using a conditioner to wash. Now, where people get confused is LCW is a lather conditioning wash. For whatever reason, the English language is very complicated. There are 2 types of conditioning. Right, you can go to Honest Amish Balm, and it's labeled as a conditioner. You can also pick up the Beard Octane Full Spectrum Conditioner. The Balm does not condition in the same way that a in-shower conditioner does. The LCW is a beard wash. It conditions more like the Balm, conditions more like a butter, not so much like a conditioner. The best way to describe it is LCW is one of the best, if not the best, daily gentle washes. If you work out, if you get sweaty every day, if you drool, you can absolutely, without fear, use LCW daily as long as you're using quality products. Something that really hit me this last week, whether it's through comments or discussion, is when I made that video about wash your beard and getting rid of the rhetoric, the idea of only go once or twice a week. That, I believe, was invented when there were inferior products out there. When guys did not have as good of options and you were washing your beard and you were not replenishing it with something good. I also made a video, 6 months ago about sebum oil and why it's really not that valuable. When you get to my length, sebum oil means very little. If I didn't use products, my beard would be garbage. So when we wash our beard, we can replenish it with quality products. It's not a problem to wash your beard.
I think a lot of it too, Dan, is that at the time when like the whole beard game, if you will, kind of blew up a little bit, and the beard washes are out there. There weren't a lot, but I think nobody really understood like the different like benefits of each, like the stripping washes are a little bit harsher. That I just think that, oh, this is a beard wash. This is the only one. Use it. They didn't realize that, all right, they're stripping the oils from their beards, or this one's gonna, condition a little bit more. I just think that the education of products and beard care has come in such a short amount of time, has come like, leaps and bounds.
And that's part of like the benefit of people talking about a saturated market. Saturation breeds competition. Competition breeds innovation. Innovation breeds quality. Yep. Like when people complain about too many companies, they don't understand economics. That's not a problem. That's not a bad thing for anybody.
Yeah, it forces companies to keep working hard, because if you don't, you're going to go to the back.
Yes.
And it's just, as a business owner, there's amazing companies out there that I talk to every day.
Yep.
Great. If I said it from the beginning, there's enough beards out there that there's enough room in the sandbox for people to play. Trust me, there is.
Just like channels.
Exactly. But those guys, I see them, they motivate me, and I'm sure I motivate them. That's what we're supposed to do. And it benefits you as a consumer.
Yes.
And it should.
Drives me crazy when people, I just have a problem with lack of perspective.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a
younger step back.
Yeah, I'm a younger guy, but one thing I always take pride in is I feel like I have good reach. I have good perspective, and like too many companies is such a ridiculous statement. I just drives me crazy. All these guys are making really good comments on LCW. Best wash I've ever used. Love LCW. How does it compare to Artiest Man Wash? I really enjoy Artiest Man Wash, but Artiest Man Wash is a little bit more on the stripping side. I answered that in some comments on a video recently. And as Joe was saying, they all have their place. You just need to know when and where. There's nothing wrong with a stripping wash. I actually highly recommend it. Beard Octane offers a pine tar soap. That is a stripping wash. You just need to know when to use it. Once a week, once every other week. Switch it up as you go through. It's my favorite thing I've ever used. Should I use a conditioner after LCW? Ed, I would recommend switching it up. Some days I go with just oil out of the shower after LCW. Some days I hit it with a conditioner. Keep your beard guessing. Keep it cross-training, and don't get into too much of a habit. I really, really vouch for switching it up. Yeah, very, very beneficial. How many giveaways so far, Maine? We have done 3 giveaways, and we have another one coming up in just a little bit in a second. No, it is not a 2-in-1 wash and conditioner. LCW is a wash, and then he has a conditioner for the conditioner.
Yep.
All right. Working on my beard right now. I saw a lot of 50-50. Should I use oil before heat? No, there's no 50-50 there, man.
I'll say.
What are you talking about?
Man straight.
Yeah, no. No. There's no 50-50 there. Oil before heat, always. All right. It's no different than cooking your steak. It's no different
than those hairs.
Yeah, protection. It's oil. It's heat protection. I cannot. It like my skin hurts right now thinking about guys getting out of the shower and then using a blow dryer on their beard fresh out of the shower. That's mind blowing. It's mind blowing to me to think about the damage that's occurring when you do it. And I think that's why heat gets such a bad reputation, right? When you tell people you use a blow dryer, heated brush, they're like, oh, it's going to kill your beard. It's going to kill your beard. Yeah, if you don't use protection, right? I mean, we could talk about other areas of protection that can kind of happen too if you're not being careful. So, yeah. What's your favorite scent out of them? Mine would be Ginger Jamboree. What about you, Eric?
I don't know if he's really allowed to say right now.
Yeah.
That's offered on the site.
Oh, offered on the site. Okay. I would say Envy. Or Last Call. My 5-year-old son, though, he loves Ginger Jamboree. So if he's gonna pick, it's that. I think it's the scent, and he likes saying the name. So
my man.
Yeah.
No.
For me, Jamboree's up there. Envy's a favorite. Fabricator sneaks in there as well. I got one we're kind of goofing with right now, and it's got me. It's pretty delicious.
Tell the
But
truth.
now we got a couple cool things. We're probably gonna also too on that note is we're probably gonna slim out the line a little bit, just kind of fine tune it. Yeah, just some that that way we have room to bring out new scents and stuff. So I think the stuff that isn't selling as much, we'll push it aside and not gone forever, but just for now we'll kind of pull the weeds a little bit and let the new stuff come in.
Yeah, if you love it, let it go.
Yep.
It'll come back to you again. And yeah, Josh, I don't know where that 50-50 came from. That was the comment of the night there. Who's recommending no oil before heat? I want to know like what the thought process is there, like what they think oil would do.
Where's the breakdown start?
Yeah. Where's the difference there? And yes, guys, the labels do say apply oil to a damp beard.
That's for you guys in the chat.
That's for those like 2 or 3 people that are like,
people got mad about that.
They got flagrant.
Mad.
They were messaging me.
I'm like, I made the labels like 2 years ago. Give me some slack.
How dare you support a company with these ethics? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh man, these people are hilarious.
Yep.
And yes, if you're just coming in, this has been in the works since 2019. Beard Octane CBD lineup. We have oil, we have butter, we have balm, we have LCW wash. Yes, CBD LCW wash in stock right now, and beard conditioner with CBD. If Citrafella leaves, no, Citrafella is not going. I would not.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. No Citrafella leaving this lineup here.
Anywhere.
So yes, absolutely.
That was one of our first big streams.
That was my I would say my first big stream ever.
It was funny because I was looking at it was late last night. I was doing just the artwork to get you the thumbnail for the video for tonight for the stream. And in the folder, my Dan C folder, I got the original artwork and stuff of your beards, like a little bit shorter and stuff. And I remember like I think it was like Doug Sloan or something like that. They were laughing like on Instagram, like, oh, look at him, look at Dan's face on there, blah blah blah. And that artwork.
We gave away beard oil for a year for somebody that would name it properly, and we had a contest, and then Citrafella won. It was super cool.
It was a fun one. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, Bushido, very, very true. Damp is relative. I like to throw out the number 75% dry. How do you know? You don't. It's just I don't have like some moisture like beep. Oh, no, a little bit more. A little bit more. So no, you just know. I don't want my beard dripping, but I don't want it feeling dry. That's kind of where I go. If it's not dripping down, I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay. You can see Dan C's jawline in the early videos. That I don't even have a jawline. That's the joke. So, joke's on you. For a first-time CBD user, should I go a full spectrum and isolate? This is how I would pitch it, Gordon.
Yeah.
If you worry about THC because you're not knowledgeable about it, because you feel maybe there's some worries with your work, or just kind of the stigma in general, I would go with the isolate. Now, if you want to get the maximum benefits, you want to get something and you have no worries with that stuff, I would go full spectrum. There's definitely benefits to both sides, but if you want to go jump in full all the way, if someone came to me and said, I want the best stuff for my skin, I'm going to recommend full spectrum. Now, do I notice a big difference? No, not at all. But I am a big fan of full spectrum, but I'm also a fan of isolate. You can't go wrong either way. Yep. So it's but explain why this works better. Oh, great question, Lance. Thank you. He said, I apply oil to my damp beard as Dan teaches, but explain why this
works. Softball to Dan right there.
But explain how this works better since oil and water do not mix. And that's a great question. And I love the add on there. He didn't just ask why, but he asked and said because oil and water don't mix. That's exactly why it works, Lance, is when you get out of the shower, your hairs are porous. They fill up with whatever's going to be in there. If you jump into a pool with a dry beard, it's going to fill up with chlorine water. We don't want that, right? So when you get out of the shower, you have fresh water in there. You get it to a damp point, meaning it's not dripping, And then what happens when you apply that oil is you're getting it to the skin, but then you're also coating the hairs. It's going to lock that water in, right? Oil and water do not mix. So when that hair is coated with oil, that water is going to be trapped inside, giving you that extra lock of hydration. Now, the reason why you don't want it damp or you don't want it dripping wet is because that oil is just going to drip right off of it. The water is going to stay and the oil is not going to be effective. But the reason why you don't want your beard dry is because you're applying oil to a dry hair, a dry, just kind of dead skin cells built up of keratin. It's not locking anything in. You just get that little extra poof, that little extra pump from having the water locked in there. So that's the exact reason why it works. I love that question. Thank you, Lance. All right.
I think you got a video on that.
I gotta get a shirt that's like I got a video on that or something.
Actually, you should make that a shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably closer to 60% dry. Probably. I just threw a number out there. It works in my brain, and you're probably right. Yep, you're probably right. And yeah, that's another good point by John. When you apply oil to a damp beard, it's much easier to evenly spread it out. If you apply it to a dry beard, that dry beard is going to suck it all up right where you apply it. So that's a really good point as well. Yep. Do you know if there's any companies that use carrier-specific scents that keep bugs away? Yeah, there's many of them, Corey. Oh, crap. Guys, help me out here. I know Grave Before Shave has one. I know Burton's Beard had one, but they're no longer a company, which is a bummer.
Just put a little kerosene on your neck, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Peppermint works if you can get a peppermint scent. But there's one that I just covered. Oh my gosh. Honor Brand. Honor Brand has one that has it essentially mimics DEET. So yes, good question. And the Bad Donkey has one as well.
The Bushwhacker, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I used to hate the citronella type smell, but now I'm actually a fan of it. It reminds me of camping. It reminds me of like family memories. So I enjoy
or
it.
as you call it, glamping.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going camping without air conditioning and showering,
my wife would get along great with you guys. You have the AC going,
just pumping. I got outlets. I got
outlets.
I got
outlets for days.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. No, you gotta have somewhere to store the Blackstone. So
duh.
Yeah, come on now. So no, I have someone asked me today. I posted an Instagram story of the camper because we went to go check on it and drop some stuff off. And somebody was like, I said, they were like, that's not camping. And I was like, this is the only way to camp. He was like, you could try you could try tents. I was like, this guy, too funny. Too funny there. All right, let's roll into our next combo giveaway. This is an oil, balm, and Butta, and this can be in the CBD lineup or the regular lineup. And all you got to do is enter with that link in the chat, enter with that link in the description. Either one takes you to the same place. And then if your name is shown, just claim your victory. And we're kind of winding down here, guys, just so you know, we'll probably be off by about 10 o'clock. Get some sleep and get everything rolling. All right.
Yeah. Sleep?
Yeah. I know. I kid.
Guys got jokes. Yeah, right. Outlets and jokes.
Yeah. All right. We do have a winner here. So if this is you, please claim your winnings by leaving a comment, and then everyone will congratulate you like you asked your first prom date and they said yes. Bob, at least that was like for me. I had all my buddies. Bob Green. Oh, kind of fitting. Green.
Oh, nice.
CBD.
I like it.
Bob Green. Now, Joe, you know the only thing that I need from your CBD side?
What's that?
I need a green hat. The logo.
Oh yeah. No, that's coming.
That's gotta happen.
Yeah, no, it's coming. We're gonna have, pretty much mirror what we have, to a certain degree on the other side. The
big etching or the big logo on there, the fat one. So good. Such a good hat. All right. Bob, I have not seen Bob yet. Bob, are you in the building?
Bobby.
Come on, Bob.
This is the Bob
Bring
Green
a little
show.
green hat. Snoop a loop.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants the green hat. Is there some like famous Bob Green that I don't know about? Everybody's commenting about Bob Green and Bobby Green. He's here.
Ooh,
there we go. Rob, congrats.
Agent Bob Green.
Agent Bob Green. He is here. Bam.
Nice.
Congratulations, Bob. Bob, scrolling down at the bottom is the email that you are going to reach out to with your government name, your shipping address, your scent of choice, and then would you like their regular, their full spectrum, or their pure isolate? All right. And guys, we do still have 2 more giveaways. One is going to be for, let me count here. I'm not so good at that, but I believe, yep. Okay. So we're going to have 1 more combo. And then the last giveaway of the night is going to be a $100 gift card. $100 gift card. So yes. Okay. I say Snoop a loop all the time and no one gets it. What's the, I'll be honest. I don't know the reference there. Is there a reference?
Who's that? Barbecue Steve that just said that?
Yeah.
I have to give him credit for his new videos lately when he's like on the green screen and someone's melting like cheese. He's like,
yeah, they slightly creep me out. Just slightly. I'm just kidding, Steve. Just kidding, Steve. No, that's hilarious. And so, yes, this is official, guys. CBD, Beard Octane, and all your favorites. I think what's really going to everybody's going to be excited about stuff, but I think what's really going to rock the market and rock the people is the CBD LCW. I think people are going to really experience their favorite wash.
Then that conditioner too, letting it really soak in. That's where you're really going to, I would say that's when you're really going to get the benefits of it. Obviously the oil soaking into the skin, but that you're going to notice it's going to make it super soft and it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Old school Will Ferrell. Oh, did I miss a Will Ferrell reference?
Snoop your little green hat.
School.
Snoop Loop.
You my boy Blue? Yeah, okay, okay. I gotcha. All right. Several people have asked, do you offer CBD samples? They both said no. Said no. I
can't. It's gonna be the same scent in the right. It's the samples are a lot of work. And there is a reason for it, and obviously for the regular line, but for this, we just be duplicating efforts in it at this point now.
Okay.
Plus, the cost for the cost, it wouldn't be worth it.
No, you got to have Eric on the wheel for way too long.
He's got,
the bite.
He's got to wax the jerky truck before he does that.
Little teeny fingers for those, and I do have. I do have like a weird sense of pride with this relationship. Like I feel like I set my buddy up with like the hottest girl in the world, and like she said,
I am pretty good looking.
And it's like I didn't actually set this up. I didn't actually set this up, but it seems like it was birthed through like the channel and the Facebook group, and just to see like 2 really cool worlds coming together and just making so much sense. And I always relate it to me and the mayor. It just makes sense. And when Joe and I were hanging out, not only
I was going to say,
we went and watched the U of M basketball game lose. When we were hanging out, it was probably our most talked about topic. And it was just how having good people working with you, beside you, is maybe the most valuable commodity you can have. And it doesn't get any better than Eric, or it doesn't get any better than the mayor. And I actually heard a rap song. If you guys have not, J. Cole released a new album, and it's unbelievable. And he didn't use these exact words because I'm not really allowed to use them, but he said, your dudes be living off your money. My dudes have learned how to eat themselves. And it's like just taking people with you and building. And I can just truly see like Eric going with you to the top. And yeah, here the mayor's in the chat right now. See, I didn't even know he was here.
And it's just crazy. Like Eric was saying at the beginning, it's literally, he lives 10 minutes away, it's just by whatever. And then just getting to meet him and close your ears. But he gets it too. It's hard to find somebody that sees what you're trying to do, gets what that same vision of what and plus I can bounce stuff. Like when we talked before, Dan, we're thinking about doing this a couple weeks ago. He's like, no, you're an idiot. Don't. Thank God I listened to him because I would have lost my mind. But just like ideas and him just coming up, just another perspective of where he's coming from on stuff. I'm like, I didn't even think of that. Or yes, let's work that into it. But just having that same mindset and vision of it makes a world of difference. So
yeah, it's everything. You will never regret supporting those people in your life. And so, man, it really, really feels so cool. Like it really is. Eric is your density. I mean, destiny.
You guys are savages.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So good question here because in kind of general place in the beard men's hair care product industry, I'm gonna set it up and then kick it to Joe. If something is returned, just so you guys know, a company can never reuse that, right? If I return this mic, I got a mic over here that you can't see, they can rebox it and resell it, right? There may be like a restocking fee, a small amount, but if you guys try an oil and send it back, it's not like Joe's going to sell it. It's not like Joe's going to use it personally. With that said, Joe, what is your policy when it comes to return policy?
The policy is once it's marked fulfilled, you have 30 days to return it. If you don't like a scent, we don't like taking returns for that because we offer samples, at least with the regular beard oil side of things. Obviously, we're not doing samples for the CBD, but it's kind of like one of those things. Like you're buying a sandwich, you don't like the way it tastes. I don't know. We're confident in our products. We'll have stuff sent back, but COVID kind of changed a lot of things too, in regards to returns. But our return policy is pretty good. If you have an issue with it and there's something wrong with the product, or we mess something up, I'm going to take it back, or I'm just going to send you a replacement. We're going to no matter what, I'm going to make sure you're good to go. So it's just that we just ask that if you don't like the scent, pass it off to a buddy or something like that, because it comes back and then we take the loss on it. But that's us as a company, that's on us. But just, that's why we're sticking to the 30-day return policy, especially the CBD stuff. The costs on our end go up. The stuff isn't cheap. And obviously it's not a cheap purchase for you. So if you're on the fence of CBD or a certain scent, I would advise going to the regular Beard Octane line and test it a scent for, the sample for $3, $2.99. You can try out a sample with the discount code, even cheaper, and try that for your scent. If there's something wrong with the product, yes, we're going to take care of it. Hands down. No questions asked. Us, we're here to make sure that you're happy with us. So
very cool. And and again, once again, that's above and beyond. There's a lot of companies that will not do that, but Joe is committed to having customers for life, and he proves that over and over and over again. Now, I am intrigued. He says to Google Philly style beards. This is a new concept to me, and I like all things bearded. So we are going to Google Philly style beards.
You may want to do it off screen.
I did check first. I think we're okay here. All right. We're going to go with images here on Philly style beards. Okay. So we got some black man beards, some kind of James Harden-esque beards. I wonder if
beards on there, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything in particular on the Philly style beards, because I'm not getting much. Maybe a crispy line is an indicator of Philly style beards. They like to have it kind of crispy. Ooh, how about a Beard Octane gym bag?
That could be done. We got the shaker bottles, but cool gym bag.
That's a ridiculous request. That is not going to happen.
But for you, for him, absolutely.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that.
I got you.
Freeway Ricky Rouse. Yes.
Freeway.
Yes. No mustache. Right. The real Freeway. Freeway was a gangster, but then you have a rapper named Freeway. So yeah, there's a little bit there. Great customer service, top notch from my experience. Hey, same here.
Damien, appreciate it, buddy.
Absolutely. All right, let's pop our next giveaway. This is going to be our last combo of the night. Oil, Balm, Butta. That is a ridiculous package as you go through. And yeah, exactly. To ask for a gym bag when you got somebody hosting a stream that has calves like these, that's like downright disrespectful. So yeah. And internationally, Joe is working on right now what companies he can and cannot ship to. He'll be taking all of the proper lanes, and I don't know if you have a timeline for that. I'm guessing no.
I mean, actually, we're already kind of looking at it right now. I just want to make sure that, working with like FedEx and the shipping companies that, in fact, that we can do that. So we meet all the requirements on it. Hemp derived, the 0.3%. We're good to go with the shipping companies themselves, but just setting it up on the website and nailing down which countries we can ship to. But I'm hoping this week, probably the next couple of days, even to hopefully get that nailed out. So
I do have some Beard Octane socks. I wear those to work. So yes. And Russ, yep, his son's nickname is Rad Joe. We believe it's his son. That's just kind of putting clues together, but
striking resemblance, but
who knows? All right. Our giveaway winner, as long as you are here for the last combo, we still have a $100 gift card, is going to be Brian. And then I'm not great at pronunciation, so I can go two ways with this. Campbell or Campbell?
Glamping.
Which one?
I got outlets.
Is it Campbell or Campbell?
I say Campbell.
Campbell.
Okay. Like the soup?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's the lazy American way, and I feel like it should be Campbell.
Why? Where are you from?
I'm from America.
America. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Great answer.
You can Google any state style beards and get results. That's that confirmation bias we're talking about there. All right, here he goes. Campbell, just like the soup. I am here.
All right.
Clarification. Thank you for clarification.
Point. Nice, Brian.
Congratulations. Hey, Mr. BC. But that's similar. Brian Carter's. Okay, that's a whole nother story. Blowout beard. We know. Eric knows. Eric's right there. Winner at sales@beardoctane.com. Let them know your government name, your shipping address, your scent of choice, and then what line would you like, Mr. Brian Campbell? Would you like the full spectrum CBD, the isolate CBD, or would you like the regular red lineup? I don't know how I feel about that phrase.
What's that?
The red line. The red line.
I know.
But that is a car phrase. Right? Red line?
Yeah.
So I can see where we're going there. Yep, I can see where we're going there. This is a great question. I feel like Eric has a fantastic answer. So no pressure, Eric. But what is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, man.
Put him on the spot.
Let's see. I like the Ankylosaurus. Google it.
I will not.
I'm just going to take my shoes off and call it a night, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I will not.
Or the Stygimoloch, just because it's fun to say.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with pterodactyl.
Oh, I was almost going to say pterodactyl too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the raptors are pretty sick too, though.
Yeah.
Pterodactyls are pretty dope. We'll go with that.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah.
And I like to.
Because it's easy to say.
It's easy to say.
Yeah.
Terrible to spell.
What do you say?
Stygimoloch.
All right. So the link I go to is the website. Brian, you're going to email. That's an electronic message. Sales@beardoctane.com. And I believe there's a contact us on the website too. If needed.
Yep.
So
right at the top of the website, contact us.
Yeah.
Any of the sites you go to.
If you're old school or technologically challenged,
it's fine.
Yep, you'll be good. His fax, he's a little bit slower to get back to you on, but he always does as long as you include a cover letter. Yeah, you got to have a cover page. Otherwise, he just throws it out.
Yep,
just throws it out. Yeah, everybody in the chat, without cheating, try to spell pterodactyl. Don't cheat. Do not cheat.
Does it have a spell check when you type in a message?
I don't know. Pterodactyl. Oh, that's a tough one.
What's that?
It starts with a P.
Hey, Eric. All right. Oh, Alex in here. Alex in here flexing on us.
Oh, man.
Gosh.
See, it does.
Pee-wee's plans.
It does.
Hey, Jerry.
All right. But I do need to show something real quick while we're here.
He does
Since I have Alex on the screen here. All right, let me get this going. Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Commands Corner. 72 hats.
Nice.
Will be for sale. They are sitting in the Beauty and the Beard MI warehouse right now, aka right there, like right next to me.
Right next to me.
And we have 4 different types. We have a flex fit. Yes, we have flex fit available. We got a snapback curved black and blue. We got the snapback curved gray and black. And then we got a flat bill snapback red and black. These will be available Monday at about 9:20 p.m. Gordon, who's in the chat, cannot be there till about 9:20. So I'm gonna hold it. I'm not gonna do anything shady and let him get anything early. But I'm going to hold the launch till about 9:20 p.m. on Monday, you guys. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic that they could go on Monday, but 72 is a lot. That's a lot of hats. Is the Flex Fit a curved bill? It is. Yep, Mr. Funk, Mr. Steve. It is a Flex Fit with a slight curve to it, which I believe most Flex Fits.
Yeah, I don't think they make a flat brim in the Flex Fit. I don't think.
Thank you. Yep. Who made them? These are made by a company called Needles and Hoops out of Texas. Needles and Hoops out of Texas here, and they are ready to roll. They are going to be, we'll get the prices up. They're in the low 20s, I believe. It's the best prices we've ever had on hats.
Sweet.
So, yeah, I believe the last round went for, you just got to wait. Sam's got all that stuff down. I always mess it up. But yep, they're out of Texas here. Alex, the one who's highlighted right there, the pterodactyl. I'm not calling her a pterodactyl. She answered pterodactyl. I was going to say that earlier. One of the fun things I do is try to figure out what a pterodactyl sounds like. So, yeah. But Alex made the patches. They're an embroidery company. She did all the embroidery on those. And they're made in America. If you consider Texas America, it's kind of its own country. But this Monday, 9 p.m., ready to roll. They will be shipped out. They're ready. Sam's got all operations. We got the boxes ready. 72 boxes is a lot of boxes. As I know you know, it's a lot of boxes.
Have fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's welcome to your world. A small bit of your world.
Hey.
But, man, when you get that label printer going, it just goes. So do your label, so Eric leaves, and then the next person to come in, when you turn on that label printer, it prints all of them from the time that somebody left to somebody starts? And just is that
No, we mainly do it like one by one, actually.
Oh, okay.
When we print them out.
Okay. All right. That's not fun. You gotta one time you just gotta let it ride. Just let it waterfall.
No.
Yeah.
We don't have room.
Yeah. All right, Ed. I see what you did there, Ed. I see what you did there. They're actually big. I have a Big Melon squad. Beard Octane's hats, by the way, are Big Melon approved.
Yeah, are you down to 2? Yeah, I'm 3.
You're a 3 boy? Do they fit Eric? He seems like you got a skinny head, Eric.
I do.
Yeah, it looks like a skinny head. Skinny.
You got hair too, though.
Yeah. All right, Eric. How tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay. I was thinking 6'2", so I was right in that wheelhouse. I was right in the wheelhouse there. What did Dad think? Say one thing. Yeah, right. No, I really do. And mine my voice is a little bit raspy, as I'm sure everybody heard, but from the water polo game, I was screaming and going crazy. But it sounds something like this. That I think that's.
We already know what a pterodactyl sounds like. Just watch Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh,
Pee-wee. Hey, Cherry. Come on.
Yeah.
Play with ball.
I'll get to that right after Blippy. I gotta watch Blippy first, and then I'll be there. Any young fathers or mothers out there know exactly where I'm at with that one. So yes, all right. Joe, you got any last words? Anything before we get, guys? We got $100 gift card giveaway to end with here. What do you got on the mind, Joe?
No, just thank you. I know it seems like we kind of have been quiet on social media and stuff lately. We've just been working insane behind the scenes. Can't even put into words. I just cannot thank you guys enough for your support, sticking with us, believing in us. We have a lot of awesome stuff that's in the works right now that is now finally starting to come together. And with this whole CBD thing, please check it out. We put the research, the homework into it. Hope you guys enjoy it. I know you will. Just thank you. We'll keep you posted on what we have coming out soon, because it's some awesome stuff coming your way. So no, thank you.
Yes.
Really grateful.
And hopefully everybody realized I will never watch Blippi. I hate Blippi with a burning passion. It's the worst television ever created. I don't blame him.
He watches it in his camper.
Yeah. I don't blame him. He's a very rich man. Coco Melon's not at that level, but still really bad. I mean, we can go through a lot here, but no, Blippi's as bad as it gets. But I hate the game, not the player. So I don't blame him for that.
He's got the hustle.
Yeah, Eric knows. Eric had a fun experience with a pail toy that had some commercials. Eric, what was the name of that pail that would shoot the ball out?
Oh, Mr. Bucket.
Oh, Mr.
Bucket.
Right?
Yeah, Mr. Bucket's been on vacation for about a month, so yeah.
We're not talking right now.
Yeah, he's on a
hiatus,
semi-permanent vacation.
Yeah, and Steve, you are wrong. Your kids are older now.
Yeah,
Blippi is that bad. Blippi's as bad as it gets. So yes, Mr. Bucket, and what was
she knows?
She knows.
What was the real briefly here? What was the Mr. Bucket YouTube video?
The commercial.
The commercial.
Yeah, it was a commercial, and then are you talking about like when someone like dubbed over it?
Yeah,
they dubbed over it. I'm not gonna say it, but if you just type in Mr. Bucket commercial, there's two versions, so you'll figure out which one's the right one and which one's the dubbed. So you got to be careful if you're gonna YouTube or your kids watch the commercial. Make sure you choose the right one.
Otherwise, you got some
yeah. Yep.
Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha.
Yep.
You gotta get it one. Yeah. All right. Well, we are gonna do the last giveaway here. This is for $100 gift card, you guys. I am excited for this lineup. It's been in the making for a long time now and really picked up steam in the last 6 months or so. Before Disney Joe was pumping, it was really ready. Then it was just kind of the finishing details. And I hope you guys know how much of a madman Joe has been for the last couple of weeks, as well as Eric. The work to get this finalized, there's so much that people don't see or know, and probably that I don't even see or know. But the stuff that I do know and see, it's unbelievable, from getting every little facet of the website. And Joe does the website. He creates the website. He gets everything in line. It's so much to this, on top of Beef Octane, on top of the Red Line, on top of being a father, on top of being a career man with his actual career, the stuff that brings home the insurance and the consistent paycheck. It's pretty amazing. So, Joe, nothing but respect, man.
No,
truly blown away.
Thank you for letting us do it on this platform, brother. No, seriously.
Always
grateful.
We will never have it any other way.
And on a Saturday night too.
Right.
Off stream night.
Yep. And we always like to bring something different. I love having Joe on, which is different than Command's Corner, which is different than Majorly Bearded. And it was awesome to have Eric on. And Joe and I are always on the same page. And I messaged him and I was like, hey, let's get Eric on. He's like, oh yeah, we already had that. So it's like, oh, good. Just want to make sure here. So.
He's sitting right here. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, a little downplay there. All right. If you are here, please go ahead and claim your win. This is an early entry, so we'll see if this person's here. If it's not you, don't run away because it could be you on the reroll, right? You never know if this person's rolling up a poop knife to break up the Lincoln log, the clogger. We're a clogger household. That's what we go. Eric Nelson, you are the winner if you are here. Eric with an E. All right. Eric with an A. What is the lingo at your house? Clogger? Two flusher?
Probably a big dump.
Okay. You guys gotta work on a little bit more dialed in.
A hand grenade.
Hand grenade. There, yeah. All right.
Got aided.
All right. I'm here. All right. Eric W. Eric W. doesn't quite match up with the Eric Nelson, but the good news is we have a verification system where it has the actual email. So Eric W., if it's not you, that's not going to benefit you. But sometimes people put different things for their YouTube name and stuff. So Eric W., Eric Nelson, congratulations. The winner that signed up with that email will receive a gift card for beardoctanecbd.com. Awesome. Let me get that. Yes, congrats. Okay. That's me, Seattle. That is you. He is correct. All right. That is 100% him. Beautiful. All right. Very, very cool. And yes, guys, one more time to kind of wrap this up. Beard Octane, as legit as it gets, CBD line is live. beardoctanecbd.com. As always, forever, Dan C10 is 10% off the normal lineup, the CBD lineup. We have oil. We have balm. We have butter. We have conditioner. This one didn't have the label, but it's conditioner. And we have what I'm the most excited there. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. We have the LCW beard wash with CBD, and all of those are available in isolate or full spectrum.
Take your pick.
And if you get beef octane, you can literally take your pick.
Literally.
Yep. Comes with a
toothpick for your teeth.
Yep. Comes with a toothpick for your teeth there. So we're going to wrap this up. Eric, it was a pleasure as always, man. I'm super excited about your future.
Thank you. I appreciate
your future with Beard Octane, the family, all of that, man. It's been so cool to see. Joe, again, thank you so much for allowing this opportunity. Everybody in the chat, thank you for hanging 2 hours strong on a Saturday night.
Thank you.
A lot of things you guys could be doing with your weekend, and being here means a lot to all of us involved. So thank you guys so much. All appreciated. I have a banger of a video tomorrow. I think it's going to be one of my most popular videos, so tune in. There's a peer-reviewed medical journal in there. Those are my favorite kinds, so you want to make sure you check that one out. And then, of course, we got Command's Corner on Monday where those hats are going to be for sale. And other than that, just go spend some time with your family, eat some good food this weekend, enjoy your life. And we're going to call that a closing time. If you guys are looking to still hang out and party, there is another live stream going on right now. Dave.
Dave's.
Beard of Motivation is live.
Support over there too.
Yep. You can go hang out with him. Tell them we sent you. Go hang out and see what they got going on.
We'll jump over there in a few minutes ourselves. So
same. All right. Thank you guys. Everybody, have a fantastic night.
Thank you guys.
Have an even better weekend.